Hi guys, my name is Betsy from Make Up Your Mind, and I wanted to do the blush tag today. I wasn't tagged by anyone, but I am a blush addict, and when I saw this tag going around, I was like, oh, I have to do this tag. I mean, it's just, blush is just my love. Other than lipstick and nail polish, blush is just, I love it. I love it. I have way too many blushes. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. So number one is best packaging. So I'll have a couple here, but come on, come on. Look at this packaging. Look how beautiful. This is Clinique's blush in Plum Pop. I mean, all these blushes are just, I mean, I bought this blush just because of the embossing here. It is so pretty. Along with just Milani's blush too and Romantic Rose. I mean, look at that. Who would not buy this? I mean, it's just so, so beautiful. And then the last packaging I have here is, and I think this is beautiful as well, is this Tarantino blush. It is so pretty. Look at all the rhinestones. So cute. And I even like the shape, the oval shape of it. Really, really cute. So I would say these, for me, are the best packaging. Okay, number two, Prettiest Color. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? When I saw this question, I was like, I mean, that is so hard, especially for a blush lover. Like, that is so hard to answer. But I had like swatches all around my arm to see what was the best color. And I mean, I had so many, but I just decided to pick one. So I would say the best blush color for me would be MAC's Spring Sheen. Yeah, let me make sure that's the right one, but yes, this is MAC's Spring Sheen. I mean, obviously you probably can't see. I mean, the camera's not going to do it any justice, but it's just so beautiful. I mean, it's just, I will show you what it looks like. It is just gorgeous. I mean, it probably looks like nothing to you guys swatched, but on the cheeks, it is just like one of my favorite blushes. I mean, I come back to this blush over and over again because it just looks beautiful. The sheen, it's just, yeah. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a gold kind of peachy color. Gorgeous. So if you don't have this, get it. It will not disappoint you. So that for me is the Prettiest Color. Number three, most pigmented. Okay. My most pigmented blush would have to be blush from Wet n Wild, and it's called Berry Shimmer. Look at that. And I will open it. Look at this. This is like red. And I will give you a swatch. I mean, look how pigmented that is. That is crazy. Look. Isn't that insane? I mean, I have to like dab my brush in here because if I don't, I will look like a clown. So I would say this is my most pigmented blush. Number four, everyday blush. So I would say my everyday blush, I know a lot of people would say Tarte's Expose is an everyday blush. But I would say for me, I would say Melba from MAC. I know I keep bringing out the MAC, but this would be my everyday blush. It is a matte blush. It is just beautiful. I mean, you really do not have to think about it. It's just like a peachy color. It goes really, really nicely on the skin. A lot of skin tones can wear this blush. I mean, it's just, it's gorgeous. So that is my everyday blush. Number 5 is Party Blush. Okay. Normally I would wear smoky eyes if I would be going to a party. But when I saw this blush, I was like, oh, this is definitely a party blush. And the blush I'm talking about is another MAC blush. And this is Dolly Mix. I mean, it is just like, it's very pigmented too. But let me show you, let me give you a swatch of what it looks like. But it is just like, to me, it's kind of has this sheen to it as well. But to me, this just screams just party. Like, let's go out dancing, and I don't know. That to me is a party blush. So I would have to say MAC's Dolly Mix. Regret purchasing blush. I would definitely have to say I regret buying this Revlon. It's a cream blush and it's in Pinched. And I would say I regret buying this because, one, on my skin tone, it really does not show up. 2, I don't know if you can see that. I mean, that's kind of my fault. I used the wrong brush for this blush. So you can still see all the hairs in it. But I mean, it's a cream blush. I'm not a fan of cream blushes either. So, but I mean, for my skin tone, it just, the pigmentation is not really there. I don't know if you can even see that, but I really have to layer it on. So it's just not one of my favorite blushes. So I would have to say that this is a regret purchase. My least used blush, I would have to say, is this blush from Tarte, and it's called Splendor. I did purchase this. This came in a kit with a number of different highlighters and bronzers and things like that. So the reason why I don't use this blush is because look at all that glitter. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but this thing has a ton of glitter. And it just turns me off. Oh, there you can see it. See all that glitter? It just turns me off just by, sorry, that's not helping, but I just don't want to wear it because I don't want to have all that glitter on my cheeks. And it's not like fine glitter, it's like chunks of glitter. So no, I'm just not drawn to this blush. So no, that's the one I least use. That could be a regret purchase as well, although it came in a kit. So I really didn't have a choice what came in that kit. I did, but I didn't. So number 8, most used, would not let go of. Okay, so this is a plain blush for me, or an everyday blush, I should say, but it is beautiful. I mean, if I don't know what to wear, I wear this blush. So, and the blush I'm talking about is MAC's Gingerly. I would say I love this blush so much because it's just, for me, it's just really pretty. I'm trying to share it out, but it's just, I love it. So I always, whenever I don't know what to wear, this is the blush I go to. So I would definitely say MAC's Gingerly. Favorite blush, brand of blush. And can you tell what brand of blushes I like? I would definitely have to say MAC. MAC does not disappoint me. All the MAC blushes I have, I love. I mean, as you saw, I have Melba, I have Gingerly, I have Dolly Mix, Spring Sheen, and I have Sunbask. I think this is called Sunbask. I can't remember. I got this from a blog, so I can't remember the name, but and also it's beautiful and it will not disappoint. I mean, I have margin. I love this blush as well. So MAC is where it's at. So MAC will not disappoint you. Okay, number 10, greatest blush discovery of last year. Okay, so I would have to say, I believe this is my last purchase of blush that I made. But I would have to say Dallas by Benefit. And the reason why I say this is because when you look at it, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it just looks kind of browny and dull. But when you put it on your cheeks, it's just, it's gorgeous. I mean, I need another arm. It is just gorgeous. Like, I mean, it's just not gonna do it justice when I swatch it either. But it is, believe me, it is absolutely gorgeous because it does not, like, this doesn't really tell you what it is. I mean, it really doesn't until you put it on your cheeks. It's kind of like this dusty, kind of rosy color on your cheeks. And you can use this as a bronzer. You can use this as a blush. I use this more as a blush than a bronzer, but I know people like to use this as a bronzer as well. But this just looks so gorgeous on your cheeks. So I would say, because I heard so much about it, I wanted to go out and get it, but I was like, oh wow, this doesn't look like much of nothing, but when you put it on, it is just beautiful. So I would have to say, I would have to give it to Dallas. Most practical. I would have to say my most practical blush here is another Benefit blush, and it's the Rockateur blush. It's a very pretty kind of mauve color as well. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you all have seen it, but it's nice. It has a sheen, just really pretty rosy kind of color. And it smells really good too. So yeah, I would have to say this is the most practical. You can just throw this on. You don't really have to think about it. I mean, so I would say this one as well for most practical. Least practical would definitely I would have to go back to my Wet n Wild Berry Shimmer. I mean, there's no way I can, you know, it's just very, it's really hard to use because I have to, you know, have a light hand with this, because if I don't, I mean, I will look like this. So for me, I don't really reach for this as well because it is so pigmented. It's pretty, but you have to kind of babysit it. So yeah. Okay, most expensive for me, I don't have any luxury blushes, so I don't know what would be the most expensive. I mean, they kind of range in the same price range, all the higher end blushes. I don't know, I would say they're in the 26 to, I don't know, $40 price range. I would say 35, I think, is the most that I have spent on a blush that I can think of right now. I don't know. Okay, least expensive blush, I would have to say, is my e.l.f. In Candid Coral. And this blush was, I think, $3. So I would have to give it to these blush, e.l.f. blushes. These are only $3, and I mean, they're really nice. So especially this one. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but yeah, that's the color. So anyway, that is it. I'm trying to think of people that love blushes that I can tag. I can't think right now, but if I think of you ladies, I will link you down below. Just check the description box. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye.